Hi, my name is Patrick Gilmartin. I'm a fourth year at UVA majoring in computer science and economics with a minor in general business. I'm originally from Long Island, New York, and I joined the Catalyst program during my second year. Since joining, I have significantly benefited from the career readiness curriculum that the program provides. It has helped in securing internships, preparing for life after college, and developing matured notions regarding my future and the kind of professional I want to be. So that includes this e-portfolio here, which is designed to be rather minimalistic. I understand recruiters spend mere seconds looking at one's resume, so I didn't want to overload this portfolio with a bunch of information. So so this is my homepage. It just talks a little bit about who I am, the kind of work that I do, some skills that I possess. And down here, there's a little contact form. Individuals can decide whether or not they want to connect with me on LinkedIn, GitHub, or just send me a private email. This is my about page. So the section here is about my time at IBM. Last summer, I was a data engineer. This talks a little bit about my experience, the kind of work that I did, and the work-life culture in which I had while working there. This little next section is about my study abroad experience in Siena, Italy, which is likely the most memorable experience I've had at UVA. It was incredibly enjoyable, and I'd recommend it to anybody. And here is just a little bit about my general experience at UVA. I'm also a resident advisor. I'm a part of several different clubs, and as previously mentioned, I'm majoring in both computer science and economics. In terms of my work, here's my portfolio. It just lists some projects, whether this specific one right here is from my internship. The rest include either curriculum-based projects or personal ones, three of which link to project demos where users can directly interact with the kind of projects in which I built. So that's it in terms of my site. The reflection page is where this video will be provided. So to wrap up, I just want to briefly share what this process changed for me and how I plan to carry it forward. So building this EP made me slow down and look at my time at UVA as one connected story instead of a set of separate roles and accomplishments. I started to see how my classes, internships, and projects fit together around themes like curiosity, problem solving, and impact. It also made me more deliberate in how I present myself. I chose each project for a specific reason, revised the writing so it was clear and direct, and adjusted the design so every page plays a defined role in the larger narrative. And the focus was on making it easy for someone to understand how I think, what I care about, and how I work. As an incoming machine learning engineer at IBM, these habits will matter to me. I will need to explain complex systems to different audiences, document my work clearly, and show how individual projects connect to larger goals. The reflective practices from Catalyst, the emphasis on audience and narrative, and the design thinking that went into this EP are all directly applicable to that environment. So going forward, I see this EP as something I will keep updating and rebuild on my own once I move off WordPress and use alongside my resume and LinkedIn. It basically sums up where I am right now and gives me a place to track what comes next in a structured, intentional way. And yeah, thanks for taking the time to go through it with me.